at the 5. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. George out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Alexander Sarr, and it's Young in at the 1. And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
Here's ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Ball passes to Miller. He got a piece of it. George outside. Washington moving the ball around. Young from long range. Chadippa with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Miller. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. It's George on the wing. There's Davis with the 3. On target from range.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball. And once he gets it, it's all over.
And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
And it's Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Davis has got 5 now.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
There's Ball with a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
We don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Washington has gone 3 of 4 on 3s here in this first quarter. George for 3, and again it's Washington with a 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
There is a wiry strength to Brandon Miller. Powers right through the contact.
To the inside. Here's Coulibaly. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. He's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
To the middle. Here's Sarr. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Washington making some changes. Hardy, he's checked in for George. Reese comes in for Coulibaly. And a change for the Hornets. White, he's checked in for Miller. Here's Ball. He's got 5. Shoots over Young. Charlotte again missing. And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
And here's Charlotte now, following the three-pointer by Washington. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. And no good. The dry spell continues. Outside Davis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Sarr. The 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
DC family, it's t-shirt time. Make some noise if you want a t-shirt. Here come free t-shirts. Down your feet and get loud.
Vukcevic, he's checked in for Washington. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 18. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be ball shooting. That one on Young. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
McNeely for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Leading by 12. And that one's good. Davis.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And it's Wizards ball. Pass to Vukcevic. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he drops the first. And Charlotte making a change here. James is checked in.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Hornets trail by 17. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Reese with the rebound.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
The kick out to Young. Knocks down the long K. Young's got 9.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's Washington just dominating this one. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, BA, because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well, make key trades, acquisition of key veterans, and then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Davis, and it's Riley in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's White, out to Bridges. The three. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington leading by 22. Here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
James passes to White. Nice move. And the layup is good. White's got his first points of the night.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Davis. From deep, Johnson. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his third assist of the night. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. He's checked in for Washington. Young comes in for Anthony Davis. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for James. Got a piece of it. Carrington with it. Now guarded by White. Johnson passes to Champagnie. And again, it's Washington. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Riley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Young with the bucket.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Champagnie, the pass to Johnson. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And you gotta love how decisive this rookie Johnson is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
White on the wing, covered by Carrington. Here's Ball. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Miller on the wing. Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And another basket for Washington.
Ice tray, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Charlotte's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Miller. Outside White. Out left to the wing. The three from Ball. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
It's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside White. Pass to Miller. Bridges outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. White can't hit. White's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Carrington with it, now guarded by White. Here's Champagnie. And here's Young, outside Carrington. That's in, coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. White can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
The kick out to Johnson. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's got 9.
Yeah, this is a primary weapon for Johnson. He's looking for these long-range angles at all times.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
It's George on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. George has got his second basket. And so it's Washington. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So it's the Hornets now. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the center. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
From 10 feet away, and Sarr with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one. Ball looks over the floor. There's the drive, and Ball throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Davis hits.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Inside. Back to Davis. He's still feeling it. And again, it's Washington.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
To the paint. And the basket by Bridges. That's 7 points for Miles Bridges.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
Pass to Young. This one for 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Bridges. Here's Knipple. George defending. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
Yeah, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Miller can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Coulibaly. There's Young with the 3. And again, it's Washington with the 3.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
The 3 from Ball. Rebound Washington. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Brian, back over to you.
Look at the set the standard. Allie, thank you. Ball no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
Looking to end the run. Miller can't get it to go. And here's Washington. Here's Davis. Yep, count it. Davis has got 13 points in this quarter.
The amazing thing about AD, you don't have to create for him. He's a big man who can create for himself.
Back to Ball. There's the triple. Charlotte again missing. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Ball outside. Fires the 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Miller comes with a double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players. Jump ball.
Pass to George. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. George has got his third bucket of the night.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the middle, Diabate. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. The drive by Miller. Tipped. Sarr finds George. Washington moving the ball around. Diabate grabs the board. The Hornets shooting 40% so far in this one. There's ball with a three. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Possession to Charlotte. Substitution on the court.
And here's Charlotte now. Jacks up a three. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Washington running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Carlton Carrington out there with Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the four-man position. That's the group for Washington right now. They set the screen. Here's ball. It's deflected. Now the Wizards in transition. Champagnie, that's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Miller. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Outside Johnson. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, an elite scorer in college. Johnson's capable of doing the same in the NBA.
White, the pass to Ball. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Champagnie. And again, Washington with a triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
LaMelo Ball taking 3 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. And Washington has possession. Pass to Reese. Outside Davis. Now here's Johnson. Lets it go from deep. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Man, that's an area where they want Johnson to make a big impact. Pressure the defense on the perimeter.
Here's Bridges. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
For Washington, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Carrington, no good. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Miller. Here's Bridges for 3. Washington with a rebound. Reese has got 4 rebounds now. Now Davis over Bridges. Davis, that's good. Davis has got 15 points in just the second half.
Yeah, it's incredible how capable he is from all areas on the floor. I mean, Davis is a scoring threat as soon as he touches the ball.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Washington moving the ball around. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Left side Carrington. Here's Whitmore outside. Fires in the triple.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
And here's Charlotte now. Here's Ball. Again, Charlotte.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
Davis from long range. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball with it. From outside the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. From downtown, sinks it from distance. Davis has got 33 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And the Wizards making a change here.
Now, into the lineup for Washington.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter here. And Ball throws it down.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Wizards.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Davis.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Banked it in off the glass.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' speed.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point. This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now here's Ball. Shot to stop the run. Buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes an incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Davis.